complete from A to Z.
Filipinos love underdogs, but they also hate losing. For decades, the sport of football took a backseat in our country, with our national team not making any noise in international tournaments, much less getting noticed in their own backyard.
The Philippines has always been a basketballing nation, and I think we always will be one. I'm a basketball fan myself, but we are no longer dominant in basketball, not even in Asia. There's a belief among many Filipinos that maybe we can do as well in football as we do in basketball. I think Filipinos are looking, in general, for moments, for situations, for things that can unite us and make us proud to be Pinoys.
And unite us, it did. This did not come easy.
I used to watch football games before where nobody would watch.
The way our neighbors, our neighboring countries look at us, talagang small time tayo. In fact, during last year's Suzuki Cup, that phenomenal run in the Suzuki Cup, I remember the description for the Philippine team was minnows. It's a little insulting, but that's how we were perceived. And we were routinely getting our butts kicked out there.
I started following the AZKALS around 2002 when they participated in an event called the Tiger Cup, which is now the Suzuki Cup. It's the championship of the ASEAN football nations. And it was in that Tiger Cup where I watched on TV, on cable TV, our team lose 13 goals to 1 against Indonesia. So that is the nadir of Philippine football. That's the rock bottom.
Veteran AZKALS Ali Borromeo and GP Cariton saw the AZKALS at their lowest and witnessed their tough climb to victory.
Siyempre, sa una, mahirap talaga kasi walang suporta sa team. Pero it is more of for me, Chippy, and the main guys like Ian and Anton, from the beginning, we all had just one goal in mind, was to play for the country. This is an opportunity for everyone. Any footballer in the world dreams of playing for their national team. So we didn't care about any fields in bad conditions, if there's no food after practice. We'll laban pa rin. We'll still give 100% every practice and every game.
Siyempre, mahirap yung sabi nga ni Ali na mahirap yung maglaro sa country na walang suporta. Di ba? So, iniisip namin nung nag-start kami nito ni Ali 2004, ang hirap kahit sa mga uniforms, allowances. Hindi kami nag-give up. Hindi kami nag-give up na sabi namin mababago rin to sa pagdating ng panahon.
And the Philippine National Football Program, which was about to undergo a major facelift, was at the right place at the right time. The AZKALS Media Bureau Chief Rick Olivares says, as early as 2004, there was a plan to add Filipino foreigners to the team, but without pushing aside local players. Team manager Don Palami admits At that time, no one wanted to handle a team that just couldn't win.
It was really a team that nobody could actually be proud of except na talagang Filipino ito at kailangan suportahan. And when it was offered to me, I felt na with enough preparation, I wanted to check kung kaya ba talaga ng Filipinos because everybody was saying, were saying that this is a sport that we could excel in. And but nobody put their money where their mouth was. Talagang, nga, ganito, but nobody really took on the team and prepared the team quite well. Now, I'm glad that with the change of leadership, it has become the relationship between the national team and the Philippine Football Federation is now at a stage where talagang we're holding hands and we share the same vision for the team.
Even the AZKALS name traces its roots to their sad days, but now being called an AZKAL is like a badge of honor.
Nag-start pa to 2004 nung our small fan base back then thought about naming the team the AZKALS kasi parang street codes na walang suporta, just roaming around looking for scraps. So all throughout until last year lang, parang it wasn't really a big thing. No one talked about it, no one knew about it. But this is a team, we're thinking about changing the name kasi it wasn't very, diba, parang AZKALS, Asong Kali, diba? Parang degrading a bit. Pero after our Vietnam game, which we caught the attention of the whole Philippines, then it was just AZKALS, this and that, dyan na. So magaling pala, may team pala tayo. So after that, hindi na naman palit, naging AZKALS talaga.
While Philippine football has a wealth of homegrown talent, team officials were tasked to assemble a national team that could compete. And they believed it was time to infuse the program with a new breed of AZKALS.
We wanted to conquer new challenges. We need to make sure that the momentum that we have achieved is going to be sustained. And the only way to sustain it is to have an influx of new players who are as skillful, if not better than the existing ones. And you can only get this from Filipinos who are residing abroad and who have club experience.
They struck gold when a pair of gifted brothers from Middlesex, England, fell into their laps. Up next, assembling the dream team.
The more they started winning, the greater the possibility of reeling in the really good players.